Here on 9 News Watch for a look at a very active weather day here across the state of Colorado, and specifically here into the Denver area, and also going to look at what we could see tonight in terms of those temperatures, how low they might go, and also the potential for some black ice in parts of the metro area, specifically into the foothills and along the Palmer Divide. Start things out with a bit of a wide view on what we're seeing right now, which is, well, a big area low pressure that's spinning its way on through much of the state of Colorado. That's leading some of those rain and snow showers mixed. You get to about, you really don't have to go that high up. Denver, of course, at 5280 in terms of that elevation. You get up to about 5,800 feet. That's where we're seeing some wet snowflakes fill on in. And you get to about 6,300 feet. And that's where we are seeing some of that snow sticking across parts of the Palmer Divide and the foothills. But those showers starting to pull their way out of most of the metro area, Elbert County and eastern Adams and Arapahoe counties, seeing some of that rain at this point. That could be accompanied, by the way, in some cases by some gusty winds and even the threat for an isolated landspout tornado or two in eastern parts of Arapahoe County along I-70 near Deer Trail. Now, what we're seeing here along the Palmer Divide, it's mainly just some wet snow that may be coating the ground in around Castle Rock. 6,500 feet or above is where you have the best chance at seeing some of that snow stick to some of those grassy surfaces, car tops, things of that sort. Meantime, again, for most of us, we are looking at just some rain mixed with a few snowflakes in some spots. You get into the foothills, and yes, we're talking about a little bit of upslope flow, and that is leading to some snowflakes up that way and through western parts of Jefferson, Boulder, as well as Larimer counties. That snow will continue for the next couple of hours. Now, another thing that may be overlooked, I know a lot of us have been looking at that threat or that possibility for some of these flakes here tonight. Denver, we will have the chance for some flakes over the next few hours, probably until 9 or 10 o'clock tonight, depending if we can generate one or two kind of quick rain showers that may flip over to snow. That would give us our best chance at seeing some of that snow. But for us here over the next few hours, the main threat, you're looking at it. Freeze warning in Denver and through all of the metro area, and this is going to be the first real hard freeze of the winter season for us here into the Denver area. So protect your plants. And yes, if you haven't blown out your sprinklers, now is the time to do so, because we are going to be talking about those temperatures getting down certainly into the 20s tonight in Denver. In fact, I was just speaking about this with meteorologist Danielle Grant. I think we may be looking at these temperatures perhaps getting a little lower than what you're seeing here on your screen. It looks like that our systems come in maybe an hour or two earlier than anticipated, and what that means is we'll clear things on up probably before midnight tonight, and that'll allow those temperatures to really plummet tonight, and perhaps could be looking at some mid-20s here into the metro area. So just as a reminder, we have seen officially in Denver the last two nights a hard freeze. We got down to 27 this morning, 28 yesterday morning, but Denver's official observation site is at Denver International Airport, which runs about 3 to 5 degrees colder than the city proper. So long story short, a lot of us here in Denver proper haven't seen that hard freeze yet. That will change tonight. Again, tonight we will be talking about that hard freeze. Little doubt about that for us here into the metro area. Now, quick look here at those chances for some of those rain and snow showers. Some of the short-range computer models are backing off on those solutions for Denver to see a little bit of that wet snow. Again, it may pop on up. If we do see any precipitation at this point, it would probably even here in Denver fall as snow. We're just running out of moisture at this point. So probably under 50% chance that we see some snowflakes here in Denver over the next few hours, but there's still that chance. Meantime, you get into the mountains, it will be a slippery and tricky drive for us along the Peak to Peak Highway, Highway 40, and certainly along I-70 Eisenhower Tunnel on west through Vail Pass. We'll hold on to some of those snow showers through tonight. Still enough moisture trapped in the mountains and the valleys that we'll see a little bit of snow continuing for parts of the Elkheads, the Parks, and the Gores as we head over the next few hours and overnight into your Friday morning. But as we head through the day, those snow showers dissipate. And by the way, for us here in Denver, we'll wake up to sunny skies. It'll be a deceptive sunshine, though. Those temperatures will only top out in the mid-50s for your Friday. Again, we'll probably start things off in the mid to upper 20s here in town. So hopefully it's giving you a good idea about what to expect here as we head over the next few hours. Again, in terms of those snow chances, we really, again, I think we're running out of time here and moisture to see any snowfall. If we did see some snow here in Denver, it'd be very, very light. Some of the models still holding odds that chance for some of that snow. Again, don't worry about the snow all that much, but one thing to keep in mind, in places where you did see snow here over the last few hours, or where you did see some heavier rounds of rain even, just keep in mind that any water that is sitting on the roadways will freeze back over. I'm really looking at kind of Monument, and as you get over I-25 between Denver and Colorado Springs, I think we will have some black ice tonight. And certainly as you get up into the mountains and the foothills, we'll be talking about some black ice as well. Again, that is when you get some of that water on the roadways and it freezes back over. Those temperatures will be cold enough to support that tonight, so please don't overlook that possibility. Again, you get into the mountains tonight, it will be a tricky drive, especially as we head before midnight. After midnight, we should see some of that snow start to taper on down after a few more inches of snow. Possible for some of the mountains, and especially right along the I-70 corridor from the West Elks on east through the Summit County Mountains, right along I-70. So hopefully it's given you, again, a pretty good overview about what to expect here as we head over the next few hours. And thanks for joining us here on 9 News Watch and on Facebook Live. I'm meteorologist Chris Bianchi, and have a great rest of your night.